Today, the city and the Graffiti Task Force are out here supporting the Arts Fraction and the Paint Not Prison program for their neighborhood cleanup. They have an event tomorrow, which is the unveiling of their mural that they've been working so hard on the past few months. And the city wanted to make certain that the area, the neighborhood, the Cuesta Del Mar area, and the El Rodeo Shopping Center was sparkling. The Graffiti Task Force has a program called Operation Neighborhood Uplift. And we try to do about 6 cleanup events a year, and this is our 3rd year of doing these. We kind of take a look at certain areas in the city, whether it be alleyways or lots or just areas in the city that are in need of kind of an uplift. We address trash and graffiti and weeds. It's kind of like the way we look at it is graffiti attracts trash and trash attracts crime. So we work with the beat coordinators and the residents of that area to try to improve it, and then that encourages the residents who live in that area to then keep it up, and everybody wins. There's several areas that we address. We have some people who remove limited amounts of graffiti. We have trash, people who pick up trash. We have people who pull weeds and pick up the weeds. We set aside the large items of illegal dumping, and environmental resources comes in and picks up the trash bags and the dumping problems. And GAP will either go the day before or after we leave and address all of the bigger concerns for graffiti. It's real important to our residents that when we remove graffiti that we do it in such a way that it doesn't cause more grief. So we try to match the paint as best as possible. We try not to damage the surface as much as possible. And so that's why we leave the graffiti pretty much to GAP, the experts. The Graffiti Task Force has a website. It's www.oxnardwatch.org, and we post all of our cleanup events out there, the location, the dates, the times. They're all on a Saturday. It's usually the last Saturday of the month, as much as possible, and it's from 8 to 12, and we need as many volunteers as we can get. We do a raffle prize for fun things for volunteers, and we do provide a $6 gift card for lunch to everybody that participates.
The mural behind us is currently untitled. It's part of the Paint Not Prison project. And what we did is we took low-income youth from farm worker housing and also youth that have gotten community service hours from being on probation for acts of graffiti and graffiti vandalism out in the community. And we took them through a 2-month intensive art and community organizer training where we put them Tuesdays and Thursdays for 2 hours to work off their community service hours. We gave them art classes, multicultural study classes, fine art, let them know like where their location in the prison industrial complex was in being on probation, whether informal or formal. And then after that, we went out to the community and canvassed the community, doing surveys, knocking on doors, and asking people to come out to a community meeting and give us the ideas. What we did is we asked the community, what's your best and worst memory of Oxnard in your life? And then from those memories, we took that, turned that into iconography for this mural, and just put it up with the kids. It's a really good time. What we are is an organization of youth who are trying to go forward and use the arts in any which means possible, whether it's car mechanics to high-end video editing, either one of those, the gamut of that, to go out and just make a positive change in Oxnard, Ventura County, put our information out in a good quality way, and just help the youth have an alternative. Right now there's no arts, there's no quality music programs, there's no anything anymore, there's no money. So we decided to take it upon ourselves to offer that, in whatever way that we can, whether it's small shoestring or whether it's big mural production, we want to, just give what we can to the community.
At the lab, we constantly advocate the young people to do art. We try to get them to paint on canvas so we can try to get their stuff sold. We try to improve their techniques, try to kids that have never done art before come in and they see the art and they want to start doing it. So, we try to advocate that too. So we do what we can on an everyday basis depending on who comes through our doors. We really have an open door policy to the community and the city at large.
Eso fue mi mayor gusto, venir a colaborar.